Hello everyone, and welcome back to 4KB Shorts, the Let's Play of Thief Deadly Shadows. So, I realized something. One of our mission objectives is to find 3 pieces of unique loot. And there was a mention of a statuette in St. Edgar, in the barracks. And I realize only now that we missed a chest. Not so much missed a chest as the chest wouldn't open. So rather than go through the furnace and forge and everything else and get ourselves in trouble, or at least get ourselves into a position where we'd have to backtrack, I think it's safer if we just backtrack now and get that out of the way in its entirety. And then from there we can move forward and actually go do the rest of our mission. Mostly because it's just a shorter distance between where we're standing now and where we need to be. Of course, this does pose the problem as we have 3 guards, and I'm not going across the roof again. That caused massive issues last time, so hopefully this
Build your walk with thee.
Yeah, because nobody else is going to. Alright, so hopefully this is just the easiest way to do this. There we go. Much better than loud pipes. Alright, silently up the stairs. There you go. Now I've already taken care of most everybody in here that we have to worry about, at least for the moment. Alright, we will have to be a little quiet though. Only cause he's sleeping, sort of. Okay, so if I am correct, we need to get into here, and this was giving me some trouble before, but if we do it at just the right angle. There you go. Ta-da! And then, effigy of St. Edgar, and that's 63% loot. So we got the effigy that we were looking for, and we found the special loot that we needed. Now we can go back to the furnace and do that thing. Either way, it doesn't matter. We still have to escape to the courtyard once we're done, but at least this way we can go straight to the courtyard instead of having to rush back here and then go back to the courtyard. I don't think it'll save us any time, but it might save us getting caught. Oh, how perfect. Alright, maybe not so perfect. Okay, turn back the other way, good. Can't believe he just got stuck on the door like that. Like, well, I mean, I can believe it. He is a hammer, after all. Wood and him are not real good friends. Oh. That's a different route than you normally take, okay. And now we're gonna scooch. Oh. Hehehe. Did I close this door? I have to assume I closed this door. I didn't get lazy until I got to the big metal door. Uh-oh. Say you heard nothing?
I know not what I heard, but 'tis gone.
I've gone enough anyway. Okay, back to where we were before. Gotta keep low. Can't be in too big of a hurry. Okay, now we're back here again. Now, we have to find our way through the furnace. And I'm thinking that it might be in our best interest to find my water arrows, wherever they are. They're not where they used to be, anyway. Okay, so there are multiple guard. Problem is if I put out that torch while he's too close, we might have a problem. And I also don't want to hit that railing. So I kind of have to get out there, not make any noise, not get seen, and put out the torch. Ooh, really bright, really bright, really bright. Still really bright. Okay. Whew. Now can I get to the dark spot? There we go. Okay, so from here, there's really no map or anything that we can use that tells us where to go. Now this guy, we could probably... Oh, I was hoping there was a hallway there, and there's not. Okay, so we have to worry about him. We have to worry about whatever's on the other side of that door, and then we have to worry about this guy. have to worry about? Okay, nothing there now. What do you say? Brethren, be all of thee reminded, none may use the stamping machine, save they are permitted by Chief Worker Roland. Shouldst thou have permission, thou mayst obtain an unstamped gear from the storage area, but be sure to place the object squarely in the center of the machine, and be wary the sparks and shards when the machine doth activate. Being wary. Okay. Metal! Metal, 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 not good, not good, not good, okay. Oh, he's gonna back and forth a little bit, he's gonna back and forth a little bit. This gives us a little bit of leeway. Just hide in the corner.
Builder, lead me against the dark towards the light. Fire of the forge, water of the chalice, hammer of the god.
Saint Edgar be with you. Yeah, just take a big wide turn there, buddy. Hello! And be well! Get the hell out. Okay. So again, gives us a little bit of time. Not a ton, but a little bit of time. Around the corner, nice and quiet. What does this do? Does it do? Should I pull that? I should not pull that. I don't know what that does. Never pull a lever if you don't know what it does. Alright, where are we? What is this? This is a...
Builder, lead me against the dark towards the light. Fire of the forge, water of the chalice, hammer of the god.
Above me. Okay. It's always good to know where your enemies are. Okay, so that's where the stamping gear is. We might have to thunk some dudes. Not to be mean, but it may just be a requirement of our job right now. Okay, he comes out to here. What do we got? Reliquary! Ooh. Sometimes there's money in a reliquary. Sometimes there's traps. Oh, can I just put that out with my fingers? Ah, okay. Nice dark room. I mean, not super dark, but dark enough. Okay, so we're gonna head up to the reliquary because that's where the gentleman was patrolling anyway. And I think if we knock anyone out, it's gonna be the guy nearest to the very loud machine we're going to have to use. Okay. The light. Read the plaque. Suspension cage. The chalice should be kept suspended away from the sullied earth and in greater safety. Mayst be allowed lowered only by permission. Hello. Oh, hello. Oil flask. The oil flask bursts on impact, creating a puddle of oil. Opponents who move over the oil will slip and fall. But will they go unconscious, or do they just fall down like in a really comedic... Oh. Oh. When they're talking about that, they're talking about that. I think the gear we need goes down there. Yes. Yes. Okay. So that's that's what we're trying to get into. I thought it was through this door. Oh, hello, Magic Man. No, no, no. Do not wish to stab. Stabbing bad.
Against the dark towards the light. Fire of the forge, water of the chalice, hammer of the god.
Yeah, what he said. Okay.
Tis that? Oh!
Nope, 'tis nothing. 'Tis but the darkness come to whack you in the head. Okay. So yeah, that's where the gear stamping is done. We're gonna take this gentleman over here. We're just gonna have a little resty there. He fell in the oil. That's gonna be my excuse. Nothing to steal. Got the guard downstairs. Okay, where does this go? There were not a lot of linking hallways in here. Hello, friend. This probably leads to the storage room now that I think about it. Oh, oh, down, 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 down. Hooray! Oh, there's more rooms. Okay. So it might be in our best interest to make this guy be asleep. No, bad idea. I mean, not knocking him out. Knocking him out is a fine idea. The bad idea is following him now. Okay, so he's going to turn right and go that way. I think I should follow his lead if he turns towards the machine, right? Yeah. And stay low. I think that might be a switch to the electric lights. But again, never pull a switch if you don't know why it's there. Someone is sleepy time. Brother Roland, praise be thou, and High Priest Gretus hath secured the chalice in the factory. I had to strut. We already read this one. He made a copy. Inspector Drept. Oh, the inspector from the outside, the gentleman they were talking about before. He's a brother, but he basically is a pagan finder. Is he in and asleep? Or is he in at all? Okay. Alright, well here's a switch. And if it's going to set off an alarm, it's going to set off an alarm. But let's see if this just turns off the light. Ah, okay. They're light switches. Good to know. Wink. Inspector Drep's notes. Mine investigations in truth continue apace into years long gone. More death hath I learned of that fit the pattern. The city guards care for naught beyond the tips of their noses, so no connection didst they see. In a death 30 years past, the skin of the victim was destroyed or removed. Another case 'twas 6 years later, and the report says only that the body was mutilated, though it dost note a bent and aged woman was seen nearby. A bent and aged woman? Madness. Ooh, that's just a regular candle. Shh. Laurel, there shalt be a reckoning. Laurel. Ooh, hello. Note under table. Journal of Inspector Drept. 'Tis another winter gone by, and I have found not more of the hag. Couldst it have been mine imagination? 'Twas so long ago, mine memory's dim. Couldst the hag have been but a figment? No, no, I cannot doubt these beliefs, for none but me follow them. Laurel, mine dear friend, was killed, as so many others hath been in the years since, and if I do not seek justice, then there shalt be none. The crimes I pursue, surely, are more than children's rhymes and rumors. I will not turn aside. Ah, Laurel was his friend who had his skin removed. Ew. What do we got? Lunch money and a flashbang. Alright, and we're at 73% loot, which is actually quite a lot. Alright, so those are... Ooh, I see a guard. These are light switches, yes? Yes. Okay.
Walking corpse, fall!
Oh! Aww. I have to assume that's what's in here, too. Okay, well, that's not what I'm looking for at all, and I'm not going to disturb the rat, because he'll hear the rat. So we're going to ignore the brother who's burning the zombies they're keeping for some insane reason. And we're going to look for the guard. Who's around here somewhere? There he is. Oh, see, he does that thing where he steps a little bit further. Just a tiny bit.
Doth someone prefer the dark?
I do. Me. I prefer the dark. Gonna sneak over here because I didn't realize he goes in there. Whoa, he's changing his movement patterns. How dare you, sir? Okay. Stay in the shadows. Okay. Can we safely follow? Not that safely. Now he should take one more step in that direction, right? There he goes. Very cautious, very careful. Very hidden against a wall for a minute. Just in case he decides to come in here. Now, if he decides to come in here and turn the light back on, we have a problem. Okay, he does not seem to care. That's a bonus for us. Okay. Such strange movement patterns. And you, whatever you are. You, that's the unstamped gear. You are a water arrow? Oh, loot. Step back, duck down. You almost got me, friend. Had my back to light. I want to read the book. Oh, I can read the book from here. Can I? Yeah. Compendium of Precepts, Regimens, and Rules of Conduct, Volume 112. The chisel is but not save thou hast a hammer. The hammer is but not save thou stretch forth thine arm. The arm is not but not save for thy will to serve the builder. If the builder takes thy coin, dost thou renounce his work to beg on the street? If the builder crushes the walls that guard thee, dost thou flee to sleep in the rain? If the builder slays thine offspring, dost thou slay thyself? Guard not that which thou hast made for thyself, more than the faith that burns in thy heart. I don't know, if the builder took all my stuff, I'd be pretty pissed off. I'm just saying. But again, it's all about faith, right? Oop. Arrow, 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 arrow. Really? Really? I picked a lock for a bunch of broadhead arrows I'm never gonna use? Well, fiddly-dee. Okay. We'll keep an eye. You gotta wonder what that machine even does. It's probably just a water pump. Scooch. Carefully, quietly, silently, stay out of the light. Alright, this one might be a little bit more difficult. Very, very little. And...
Huh? Surely there's someone there.
Nope. Nope. Saw nothing. Darn it, I took the risk. I mean, he'll do the investigation, but if we're far enough away, that investigation will serve not you, brother. Okay. Well, that's one part of what we're going for. Now, unfortunately, we haven't stolen enough loot yet. There are 2 doors. There are 2 doors. Oh, what's this say? Suspension cage, right. Okay, it leads to the same place, but it's on the other side of the really loud floor. Hello. Wow, he looks really thin. Like, scary thin. Like, dude, you need to eat a sandwich or something thin. Okay, so here's the stamped gear port hole thing that we need to use. He's standing just outside the door. I think. Okay. Now we gotta get to a spot where he won't bump us or see us. That'll do. And I think that we'll give ourselves a little bit of a dark area here, because I have no idea what's in this room or where it goes. But I've saved a lot of water arrows, so we can use a few. Okay. Oh, that's rude. Thank you. Oh man, can't believe we wasted a water arrow on that. Oh. Go away. I really wish you could sell these broadhead arrows. It would make my life so much easier. Okay. All that is metal is not of the builder alone, as all that is wood is not of the trickster alone. Wood canst be shaped and carved, so that it serveth as part of a great house for the master builder. Even iron canst serve contrary to its nature, for the glory and service of false gods. If thou doubtest these words, turn thine eye only to the ruin of Soulforge, where the builder himself smote down the workings of the heretic Chalice and his wicked crafts. Yeah, I remember that. That was some stuff going down there. Okay, that's the front door to this place. So we gotta get to the gear stamping area, which is over here. Good night, brother. Alright, we're just gonna avoid the metal as much as we can. So if I turn this, does this turn this machine off? Don't even know what the point of that was. Maybe it turns this light out and I didn't realize. I don't know. By the way, I think we can head down the steps. Okay. Whoa! An entirely new... Oh, I know where that goes. Luckily the brother's not there. Alright. Stamping gear? Yes? Okay. Please hear nothing, good brother. That's not stamping, that's cooking. Or welding. Is it done? Alright, stamped gear, good to go. Now I just gotta get to the other side of this wall. Alright. Some of these brothers may have money. I think we talked about this previously, where we might have to pickpocket a couple people. Have a little bit of extra cash on them. Not very many. Either that or there's some hidden money that we haven't found yet. Which we will find eventually. There's a chance that the chalice itself is worth something, but we'll have to find that out. Because we need at least 90% of the money in the facility. Okay. Do you go in this hole? Are you in my inventory? You are not in my inventory, to my knowledge.
Okay.
Oh, okay, so... Hammer. Turns on the machine. Gear. Turns on the other machine. Hide in the corner in case someone comes. Oh, it's upstairs, of course.
Shoot!
Yeah. Okay. Sneezed, but that's it. This is why you gotta be careful about these things. You never know. It turns on all the lights in the building for all I know. Too bad I couldn't keep the chisel. Or the hammer. Little tiny hammer. It's a cute little hammer. Okay. Ooh, hello, hello, friend. So, let's grab some loot. 89%. Oh, rude. Oh, that's just a regular book. Darn you. Shh. Okay, and then...
The Chalice. That's probably too much to hope for that no one misses it.
I certainly would, but hey, if you close the door and maybe no one will notice all the unconscious guards. I mean, Gretus may have just fallen over. Too much sacramental wine. Okay, can we steal the gears back? That is a negatory. Alright, we have 89% loot, which means not only do we have to get out of the building, we have to steal some money from some people. Okay, I believe he wandered back the way he came. Now all I have to do is identify people who have money. He has nothing. You can tell because he's very, very thin because he hasn't eaten in like a year. He just walks a big square. I don't think there's anything back there for me. Alright, brother. Whoop. That was rude of him. So rude. Okay. So we do know there's a gentleman up on the second floor in the church proper who has a pocket full of coin that we might be able to get our hands on. I'm going to stay here for just a moment while the guard loops back around so I don't walk into the light at just the wrong time. You can go away now. Sometimes you think they can hear you, and then you realize if they could hear you, that'd be an even bigger problem. Alright. So we're at 89% loot. We have almost everything else, I think. Alright. So that means upstairs, right? Yes, partially upstairs. Okay. So there's a guard with a torch and a wallet.
Builder, lead me against the dark towards the light. Fire of the forge, water of the chalice, hammer of the god.
At this point, I'd almost use a gas arrow to knock him out if I could. Okay, I think he went that way. Got this guy. There was a gentleman over here at one point. Squeak, 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 squeak. Just a mouse, just a mouse, just a mouse. Don't know where he came from. Don't know why he's still there. Don't know where the other guard is. He should be coming out of that door at some point. Oh, he's praying. That's right. I remember. He stops by the statue to pray. Ooh, back up. Alright, so yeah, he's got a pocket full of cash. And I hate to rob him of his lunch money just for the purposes of finishing our mission, but I don't really have much of a choice. There's not a lot in the Hammerite temple. You'd think there'd be more laying about. Okay. Unfortunately, he will have to go unconscious for this, so we're gonna scooch. Squeak. Alright. Now, if I could steal that without alerting him, I would, but I feel it might be safer if he doesn't turn around and see us.
Builder, lead me against the dark towards the light.
Well, towards the dark a little bit. Hooray! 91%, we did it! Alright. As far as I'm aware, that should be everything. That's 90% of the loot, 3 unique items, and we have the Chalice. So you put all that together, and you have a completed mission where you can escape and be safe in the world. Hopefully. Alright, what would be the best way to go out? Probably not through the front door. So, in our case, it's probably best to go out the way we came. Now there is a guy downstairs wandering back and forth, and this is kind of lit up here, so I have to be very careful about not being seen. Okay, there he goes. Alright, loud. Can I speak through? No. Can I stand up and jump over? No. Okay, Garrett doesn't want to go over the rail the way he came in. Garrett, how else are we supposed to get out of here, dude?
Towards the light, fire of the forge, water of the chalice, hammer of the god.
I have to keep an eye out, make sure he's not down there. Okay, he is still down there.
Builder, lead me against the dark towards the light, fire of the forge, water of the chalice, hammer of the god.
You know, I could almost swear there's someone walking around behind me. It's just him, but still. Makes you paranoid. Alright. Garrett, over the... Shh. Quiet time. Okay. Whew. Thought that was gonna be way loud. Alright, scooch. Hello, friend. Alright. And scooch. You're about to end the mission. Do you want to continue? Well, yes, I do.
Now that I have the chalice, I'm one step closer to the books in the Keeper library. Those prophecies had better be worth the trouble. My little raid isn't going to endear me to the Hammers.
Me either. Alright, so stats are 73 minutes. Oof. 2600 out of 2850. I'd like to know where the rest of that's at. Times caught 0. Opponent's blackjack 7. Sorry. Stealth kills, no kills. Continue. Oh, and we're safe back home again. Wonderful, and a perfect time to pause as well. So, once again, I'd like to thank you all very much for joining me, 4KB Short, on this Let's Play of Thief Deadly Shadows. And in the next video, we're going to raid the Pagans. So I'll see you guys there.